If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? Tim here. Welcome back to the road to glory. We have a lot of things to do today. I've completed several SBCs. We have some gameplay. Not crazy amounts of gameplay, considering this is sort of a gameplay road to glory, really, because the whole point of it is to get Diogo Jota to 1,000 games, goals and assists. I don't know how long that's going to take. Honestly, I might be here till FIFA 23 at this rate, because I'm just not doing as well as I thought I would be maybe with him. So some packs to open, some comments to go through. I'm not sure it's not that relevant for me to talk through some of the players that we pack, because it's just sort of self-explanatory. You know, we've got a De Vrij there. Am I ever going to use him? No. So let's go through some of the comments then. I haven't put these in order or anything, so I don't know which ones I'm going to be reading out. But Don says, the only time I've ever packed Ronaldo was FIFA 15. Share the luck. I do apologise. I've packed him 4 times in 3 FIFAs now, so I probably should. I tell you someone I've only ever packed once, and that's Lionel Messi, and that was in FIFA 14. Well, I've actually technically packed him twice, I guess, because I went back to FIFA 14 for like a retro video and I packed him then, but I don't really count that too much because we didn't really play with him. But packed him in the World Cup mode in FIFA 14, which was a lot harder than it would have been in the last add-on that they did, because you pack cards for days there. But I've never really packed him in a Road to Glory setting, which is a little bit irritating. We get ourselves Anthony Martial out of a 2-player pack here, which really threw me a little bit, because I knew he was expensive and I didn't expect to get anything good. And when you don't get a walkout, you kind of instantly think, well, this isn't going to be that great. But Martial is worth more than most walkouts, so that was very, very nice to see. Will he get a game? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. So this, of course, is Division Rivals. This is co-op. Now, I am playing a lot of Rivals in co-op. I just find it far more enjoyable than I do playing by myself. I'm finding it very difficult to defend this year. And when you play co-op, I just feel like the sort of pressure is eased a little bit. Now, I'm not playing with someone who's top 100. I'm not playing with anyone who is even, leagues above me. We are the same level. We're always in the same division every single year. We always do the same in Weekend League. We always play the same amount of games and finish the same. So I am literally playing with a carbon copy of myself. He does get a little bit cocky sometimes. I have to rein him back in a little bit. However, it's basically like I'm playing with myself. This is actually just me by myself in Rivals. With the amount of games that we have this year every week to play, which is 30 games, I'm finding it increasingly more anxious every time I go into a game, because I feel like now it's Weekend League all over again. I wanted to avoid playing Weekend League this year, but Rivals is now basically Weekend League, so I don't really see that there's much point avoiding Weekend League, because this is the same thing. Diogo Jota gets in again to score a goal. Now, of course, this is still the base version of Jota that you're watching. We do end up unlocking the ones to watch in this video, so we do have him, and I will play a game with him at the end of the video, although it is in friendly, so it's not going to count towards the record. And the reason for that is because I was reviewing Anthony Martial, but the other reason is because I didn't feel that great in terms of, I didn't feel like I was playing that well. I actually tested out most of a new team, so I didn't want to take it into Rivals, and that's going to be my downfall this year. Honestly, I get anxiety going into Division Rival games now. Like, I used to get it last year with Foot Champs, but now I get it with Rivals as well. It's just mad. Brings me back to FIFA 19 Road to Glory with the Ronaldo pack, says Frederick Larson. Well, this year, the 25k packs are the Ronaldo packs. In FIFA 19, we packed Ronaldo. I don't know if you knew this, but I packed him 3 times. All from Mega Packs, I believe. So this year, we're trying to go for the 25k packs. Trying to make it a little bit harder for ourselves. So Diogo Jota got 1 goal in that game, which is obviously going to count towards the record. I've kind of immortalized the card now that we've unlocked the ones to watch. I've put this on a pedestal. I mean, it would be awesome if you could, like, pick a card to display in your stadium. It's kind of like a not necessarily a mascot, but like a club legend or something. It would be awesome if you could do that. But that's where we ended things with this card. Not the best of records. I've dropped off massively with him. I'm finding it quite difficult to get Diogo Jota into the positions he needs to be in. With the ones to watch, and you'll see this, I've given him a hunter. I'm hoping that will give him just a little bit more. He's already got the weak foot, but he just doesn't have the pace to get into certain positions. He doesn't feel as good as some of the other players I'm using. I've been privileged already to be able to use Ronaldo, the likes of Gareth Bale and what have you. That is the team I was using in Rivals. I've unlocked Thiago Silva, of course, you would have seen that at the beginning. Him and Felipe next to each other. You might think that that's a bit of a problem with pace. Fantastic, honestly. Play 3 or 4 depth, and you won't have a problem. So we've unlocked Diogo Jota. Did most of it in co-op. You know, it's quite easy to do in general because there's no win condition. But yeah, in co-op, it counts for both of you. And that's what I really like about this year. The fact that co-op is going to work for both of you. So even though you're both playing the games at the same time, you can chat to each other, the pressure's off because there's 2 of you there. We are playing against other co-op teams as well. It's actually harder to play against an individual than it is against a co-op opponent. So there we go. We've got a hunter on him. That's going to be the team that we go into Rivals games with. In the next episode, I will have a lot more gameplay with that team for you. Maybe, because I have built a dedicated Diogo Jota Road to Glory side, and you will see that. These are the squad battle rewards. I just sort of limped into Silver 1. I actually decided Silver 1 is better than Gold 3. So I thought, you know what, I'm not even going to try and get to Gold 3. I'm going to stay Silver 1. I had enough time to get Gold 3, and I think I was like 2 wins away, and I had the feature squads to play, you know, the Team of the Week and the Standard Feature Squad. Could have done it, not a problem. But stayed Silver 1 because I think the rewards are a little bit better. Packed Informed Jack Grealish and a bunch of other things in here as well, which was very, very handy. The Knuckleball Twins say that as if you've packed Ronaldo, that's sick, the link up with Jota. That's exactly what I was thinking when I packed him, actually. So glad we've picked up Jota because the link is actually going to be invaluable. What about getting Thiago and then Spanish midfield from the Liga? I do like the look of Thiago. The issue with Thiago at the moment is, well, it's not that he's that expensive, actually, is it? I don't think... The issue was, when I thought about it, because I haven't thought about it for a few days, he was expensive. In fact, he was extinct when I thought about it. He will have a ones to watch. That's kind of half in the back of my mind. He's actually really cheap. There's one on the market now for 23k, apparently. That's really cheap. If he's still there in a second, I might go buy that. But... I did Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and the reason I did Dominic Calvert-Lewin is because I want to build a dedicated to Diogo Jota side. And that kind of brings me into that whole Thiago discussion. That is the team I've built. At the moment, it's a little bit weak in places. Not a massive fan of Dest. I mean, he's actually not bad at all. It's just that he's going to be off chem, and he does lack a little bit in terms of strength and things. I may end up having to move away from Oblak and Felipe, even though I really like them. The reason being is because as soon as Lo Celso gets replaced, which he will do, Bale's going to be off chem, not going to be that happy about it. And in fact, I could move Fred over. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Got a couple of packs back from that Dominic Calvert-Lewin SBC, though, so we'll open those right now. Energy Drink Mad said, I'm not jealous. The only time I packed Ronaldo was FIFA 09. I think he was 89 with 40k. Madness. Where's the career mode been? I'll answer that here. I have put out a statement. Pat Chiellini. I have put out like a little post on YouTube. If you don't have the mobile version, I don't even think it shows you, which is really stupid. But basically, it's failed to save my progress twice. And I went quite far. Saved it twice. Had the video clip of me saving it twice. And it just hasn't saved. And that annoyed me. The views weren't great anyway. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to scrap it. I do apologise, but it's just the way that it goes. I don't know why it didn't save. I've been doing some trading. I know. I haven't really done trading since FIFA 13. But I've been buying Callahan, Bellarabi. Did Correa once because I saw him cheap. And a few other players as well, like right mids and things. Converting them to right wing. Selling them for like 2 or 3k more. I think I showed you this in the last... Did I show you this in the last episode? I feel like I might have mentioned it, but there's the evidence. Hermoso, I packed one in one of the packs I opened. I can't remember what pack it was. and I sold him for 6.9 because I was like, wow, he actually sells for 6.97k, and I had one in the club. The 100 FIFA points has gone. I opened a 5k pack with it. In fact, that might have been where I got Hermoso from, thinking about it. I think it was, because the objective packs are untradeable, so I think it might have been. The 100 points was really annoying me. I have to have no FIFA points or a lot of FIFA points, and I had 100 left from the initial splurge that we had. So if you are wondering why did we have FIFA points on a Road to Glory, this isn't a traditional Road to Glory. It's not a pay to win necessarily. I mean, it kind of is because we've spent the money, but we won't be spending any more money on this game, hopefully, for the rest of FIFA. If we can build up a decent enough coin balance, I won't be spending any more money, full stop. But you know, through Team of the Year and what have you, maybe now and again we'll chuck on 2,000 points, but it depends where we are. What I want to do, though, is build a decent side around Diogo Jota with players that I won't necessarily look to sell, and that's kind of where this team comes in. Martial's untradeable, so I can't sell him even if I want to. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is now untradeable, obviously. That is an awful cross, by the way. So I kind of want to build maybe like a first owner team around him, untradeable first owner team, because it's going to be players I won't give up, and I don't have a reason to give up. I'm not going to go and complete SBCs for the sake of it. If I'm going to use them, I'll do it. If I'm not going to use them, I'm not going to do it in the name of content for 6 PM or anything, because it's just not beneficial to me. So last night I was toying with the idea of starting again and doing a proper, fully fledged Road to Glory. And I've talked with myself about this extensively over the last 12 hours. And at one point I was going to do it, and I've decided that it wouldn't be good enough. But I can't dedicate enough time to it, basically. I would really struggle. One of the accounts would get left behind, and it would be the main account. And I need the main account because I need coins I need to review. It was a little bit annoying when I was building the team, thinking, oh, I'd love to go and buy a player, but I can't really afford to waste the coins because I'll need them for this. And I thought, well, if I had a Road to Glory, whatever coins I build up, I'll be able to just use, which is true. But then I thought to myself, well, if I do like an untradeable Diogo Jota team like Road to Glory, I will never need to switch them out or change them, because they'll be there forever, you know. And then when I need to upgrade, it'll just be a case of, well, I need an untradeable player to put there. I'm not going to say that I'll never buy someone to go into the team, because I will now and again spend a few coins to buy a player. For example, we have Bale in there right now. He's tradable. I probably will sell him through Ones to Watch promo at some point when his price hits a decent level. But for right now, I'm thinking we're going to try and build the best untradeable first owner team around Diogo Jota. We already have Ronaldo. We already have Martial and Calvert-Lewin. Yes, that team I showed you didn't have Ronaldo in it, but I am still tweaking it, and we will look to introduce Ronaldo at some point. But that's the idea at the moment. We don't have any goals or games played with the Ones to Watch Diogo Jota just yet. We will do in the next episode. There'll be a lot more gameplay because I have to play the rest of my games for Rivals. I've got 15 left right now. I have been playing co-op, not using my team and using my friend's team, but obviously it's going to be my turn to use my team this time, so you'll see a lot more of that. And there we go. Thank you very much for the kind words and the support, as always. I appreciate you greatly. We're going to try and turn this round into being a little bit more of a standard Road to Glory because of the whole first owner thing. And we'll try and run two things on one account. It's going to be a bit challenging for me to be able to work it out, but hopefully it works out. If you have enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for you, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.